Talking about
Oh, so
how the galaxies were to combine.
yeah, um,
Um,
yeah, they'll combine, but I mean, no one really knows what's ever gonna happen after that. So
we were also talking about black holes.
yeah, I mean, because
Actually,
since both gas, there's apparently all galaxies have a black hole in the center of it.
like a miniature one
No, like called supermassive black holes.
inside of a sun when it's still a
No,
star.
inside of the solar system.
Oh
No,
yeah.
inside of
Oh.
the
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
galaxy.
Yeah. 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 That I already knew.
So when that happens, I'm wondering what happens when the two black holes like collide, if they do.
Well, I know that black holes will live any other life in the universe.
Mm,
Okay. But I've also heard that even they have a lifespan.
yeah.
It's just they die out way longer. It takes them to die out way longer than it does anything else in the universe. And when it dies, I remember seeing this on a documentary or something like on Nova or something. So I don't know. You have to take it. You can always have to take it with a grain of salt.
Mm,
Anyways, they say that after there's not a number for how long. Well, there probably is. I just don't know it. I don't know what's past
yeah.
trillion and zillion, if that's even a number. But basically, they explode
Um,
violently, like a violent explosion of. By that time, elements from the periodic table would be ancient elements
mm,
that hadn't been seen for billions of years. So that's just
mm.
it's not going to be in any of our time. We're not going to be at that point.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And there are like moving black holes too.
well, how does that work?
I don't I don't know because I don't think like black holes is. I mean, yeah, suck stuff up, but it's like I guess it's not like it's hard because they've never really been studied in depth at like never like sent like a satellite in it or anything because
It's impossible.
like yeah, plus the closest they'd ever get is who knows what the closest one is. It could be like hundreds of light years away or like millions more accurately. So even if they did, like everyone, like the people who started the project would be dead.
Imagine how long it would take to receive that information. It
Yeah,
would take forever. By the time humanity would have probably already been gone or
yeah,
left Earth.
yeah. Unless they do like constant streaming,
How
but
would
then
that
again,
work?
I don't even know how that works.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know if black holes like com- combine with each other or.
Hmm.
And plus, I don't. I know they say they're holes, but they say black holes are really dense. Like I don't really know what they mean by that. I mean, there's a lot of matter in a black hole, but really they say like if there's a black hole on Earth and like you drop it, it'll like fall straight through the Earth. That's how dense it is. Like if you combine like a giant map of a black hole and like a little ball and drop it, it'll like fall straight through the Earth.
I think it would create an explosion. I remember something on Vsauce say like this is just fiction though. They were talking about how Mjolnir, the hammer,
Yeah.
was made on a supernova or something like that, or whatever it's called. That it was forged by the metals or something of a
Mm.
supernova or something like that. Anyway, they said if like in real life, if Thor were to drop that, half of the half of the population would be destroyed because of how dense it is and how
Yeah.
heavy it is. It could just by dropping that hammer, half of humanity would already
But
be
didn't he
gone.
drop his hammer before?
Yeah, but they're not consistent about because like there's a whole talk about it on Vsauce saying how heavy it really is and how much is how condensed it is inside of
Mm.
like the materials in it because supposedly no one can pick it up but the chosen ones or whatever the hell that means. I don't know. That's why I think in the movie, you remember when Hulk was trying to was
Yeah.
he trying to pick it up in the
Yeah.
live action movie? Yeah, either that or the cartoon movie. I don't remember, but yeah, he tried picking it up and he couldn't. And he's like the strongest one of the strongest, dudes out there. Mm-mm. Anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I was knowing about black holes. And I don't really know much about them. I think probably astrophysicists know more about it than me.
Mm.
That's all I pretty much know. But there was something else about this. I think it was really space. Why is my voice like that?
Oh, space.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it just like kind of peters out. Like, yeah.
Just clear your throat. You'll be fine.
Try to clear my throat, but it just keeps coming back for some reason. I don't know. I have to go to the top. I might have to go to the, see what happens.
Ah, fuck that. Just drink some water or something and you'll be fine. After like 2 days. What, have you been doing a lot of yelling or something?
I just started happening for some reason. I don't know why.
It's probably the weather.
It's like my throat was like irritated or something. Kind of hurts when I swallow.
Well, there might be a lot of dust in your room. That could be another problem. That could be something to think about.
Mm.
Once in a while, you gotta clean up the windows and the fan, the fan.
What else? Oh yeah, this is like going back to like the World War II time. There it is again. There was like something. Oh yeah. Canadians got Philadelphia Peter when he was sick, and Lois found his sick boy sex. Again. Anyway, next I'm trying to talk too low, my voice just can't. No. Anyway, say like it was really the British that burned down the White House, but the Canadians they like to take credit for it. I don't really know why, but I don't know. They were like I guess they're British soldiers in Canada at that time, or like British soldiers that were born in that area, but it was British soldiers that burned down the White House, not Canadians. But I mean, considering like pussy, like they say like, oh, we burned down your White House and don't ever invade Canada or else we'll kick you out like we did before. And I'm like, okay, first of all, the U.S. and Canada never went to war because it was not called Canada at that time.
What was it called?
It was called like, from what I remember, like British North America, or from what I've seen, like Southern Canada or Northern Canada, but the whole landmass is not collectively called Canada. And even there's North Canada, South Canada, but it's not Canada. Canada. Anyway,
I'm sorry, you're cracking me up because you're doing it repeatedly and it's just making me laugh. But
it's not like Canada, like today, Canada. And plus, it was under the British crowns. I don't think Canada got their independence. Not, I think like 18 something. Like, like 18 something.
Something, yeah. Stop. Just stop. Stop with an STAHP.
But yeah, it wasn't Canadians. It was
British, yeah. Let me say it.
Plus, they have a holiday in Canada where they celebrate for some reason.
Celebrate what?
Celebrate the
burning of the White House.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I don't know what day it's on, but I don't know. I don't think it's a really big celebration though, because a lot of Canadians say they never even heard of Canadians that are burning down the White House. Some Canadians say it was the British. Like they're like, where is everyone else getting this from?
I have no idea, dude.
Oh, yeah, but anyway, there was I was about to talk about something else about, you know how when I said earlier, I said like if the U.S. hadn't intervened in World War II, then what is this? Like, if the U.S. hadn't intervened in World War II, that they would like the Allies would be speaking German, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's actually a thing about I feel like FDR. Is that too soon? Or
No, it's well, everybody, he's wearing a blanket on his leg, sitting in a chair,
FDR
looking like
style?
looking like FDR. You want to show the fans?
No, I'm good. That's assuming we have fans in the first place.
Well, let's see what happens. We'll put it on. I'll put it on Facebook and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Wait,
And I'll
just
put it
gonna
on
put
YouTube. Yeah, I'll put it on both.
Oh, okay.
And maybe we'll get some recognition or something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Then again, I kind of have my downs because I don't have any subscribers. I don't post anything.
Well, everyone started at 0. So,
True.
I mean, if they didn't already have some followers on another website, but from the moment they started YouTube, I guess they did hypothetically start at 0 according to YouTube.
Now that I think about it, I have a YouTube account, a really old one by the name Victor Arcadia, and it's one of those older YouTubes, like one of the first YouTubes.
Mm-hmm.
From what I heard is that the oldest YouTube page, what do you call it? Profiles can upload videos that are longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that rule still applies now in 2014. So, something to think about.
Yeah.
And it's at 11 minutes, so we still got a little time.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. But yeah, if the U.S. hadn't intervened, then the rest of the allies would be speaking German or whatever. But there's a thing about how German almost became the official language of the U.S. Which is not true. So because a lot of people like to say that that is true, but it's not, because it was voted, but there was never such a vote. So there was a vote, but it wasn't to make German the official language. It was just to have like the newspaper printed in English and German. So, and the myth goes like the vote to make German the official U.S. language lost out by one vote. Wow. Because some guy was in the bathroom.
Oh no,
even
that's not
then,
real.
now that sounds stupid.
Yeah, that sounds real stupid.
So it was just to make the have the newspaper language printed in German and English. And I don't know where the myth came from. I guess there was that one vote that didn't allow the language to be printed, but there was never a vote to have the German become the official U.S. language. Because on top of that, like the people in the government were against that because of what I don't really know when it took place, but I imagine it to be around World War II, because it was anti-German, or pretty much anti anyone that's not American. That's not American, specifically white. So like if there are people that say like, oh, well, German was almost your official language too. Oh wow, it isn't doing that.
I told you. Continue.
So yeah, but people like, oh, German was almost your official language too. Like no, all you gotta do is look it up. It's a myth. It never existed. They have no such vote. I didn't find out about this till like maybe a few months ago. When I found out like last year, I think. That just reminded me of that.
I just imagine Peter taking a dump. All right, I think that about wraps it up for this segment. Yep, 14:30.